idea behind the shoe was, how can we copy Mother Nature? In the front part we have firm structures, bony structures. In the front part of the shoe we have a metal core, and it's in the same position like the cuff and bone on the hoof capsule. In the back part we have elastic soft tissue, and in the shoe we have elastic soft tissue in the back part. In the front, stabilized, in the back, flexibility. If you take only a simple synthetic shoe, it's too flexible. If you combine it with a metal core inside, like the cuff and bone, stability in the front, flexibility in the back part.
After the trimming, you measure the widest part of the foot, and you have different choices of sizes. You see here a 1
Passt.
3 and 0. If you find the right size, you bring on the marks of the footprint, and if you need, you can adjust the shoe to the size of the foot. Here you see the spreaden, the widen, and now I show you how you narrow the shoe. Hammer beats in the direction. After the beats, you flatten the shoe and it becomes more narrow. If you need a rocker toe, it's really easy to make. Here another possibility, on the edge of the animal and hammer beats directly on the toe, and then you rocker the toe to make the breakover easier. You need no extra tools. You can use all your farrier tools to prepare the shoe Here I grind it with a grinder, or you grind it with the belt sander, or you rasp it to get a nice smooth finishing. After the modification and control of the fit, support in the back part, and nail the shoe on. You need no extra nails, you can use the nails you want to use for a normal steel shoe too. So no special nail heads, the normal equipment you have in your farrier truck. The number of nails depends from what is your decision. So in the most cases, like horses in the quarter horse type, 4 nails per shoe are enough. This is a really important part you have to do. You give the hammer beads on the nail head, and here you see this head hit the metal core, this knot. And if you clinch and hit it not, you will push it back, this nail knot. In the clinching procedure, you have different choices. You can clinch with a clinch block or with a tongue, or you use your normal clincher. Finishing and the end.
A trail in Arizona. The Missouri Fox Trotters of the Miller Ranch are equipped with a high-tech product called the Duplo Composite Horse Shoe, Arizona. The Missouri Fox Trotter is used in the U.S. in mountainous and desert terrain, in the national forest by the rangers, and trail riders because of its sure-footedness and endurance. The model Duplo Arizona was developed in cooperation with the Miller Ranch in Arizona. The first thing was that the fittings would provide the horses with support on the often extreme and usually very rocky trails, and that they would retain their natural sure-footedness. The Duplo composite shoe is almost the same grip on the ground as the horse's hoof, slip resistance, and sure-footedness. This is especially important on this rocky ground. The difficult task of ensuring the durability of the hoof protection, taking into account the heat that arises from the 5 hot summer months, is also solved, because the rocks can heat up to 140 plus degrees in the sun. Horses are used for work, sport, and leisure. They are ridden, used as pack animals, or for pulling a carriage. The demands on the horse's shoes are therefore many and varied. The path of the Duplo shoe began 20 years ago in Germany with the aim of offering the horse's hoof optimum protection without restricting its natural characteristics. But what does optimum protection mean when the requirements for shoeing vary depending on the horse's breed, rural conditions, riding discipline, and therapeutic necessity? It is impossible to cover all this with just one shoe. Therefore, there are now more than 20 different models that can be used depending on the individual circumstance. After years of developmental work in cooperation with partners such as the Miller Ranch, the current high-tech product, the Duplo Composite Horse Shoe, has been created. The Duplo Composite Horse Shoe has become well established in equestrian sports as well as in the therapeutic area. Also, in terms of abrasion resistance, Duplos have become very popular in Europe, especially among endurance riders. As can be seen here, the Duplo shoe has proven its worth even under extreme ground conditions such as rocks and heat. The Miller Ranch in Arizona has been breeding and training fox trotters for more than 30 years. At the Miller Ranch, the Missouri Fox Trotters are used as trail and pack horses. In 2003, 10 riders with Missouri Fox Trotters from the Miller Ranch crossed the Grand Canyon from the north to the south. That was the first time it was done with horses, otherwise exclusively domain of the mules. On these extreme trails and rocky ground, such as our favorite hometown trail in Seven Springs, we put the Duplos to the test all the time with no worries. Here, the flexible Duplo shoe has proven to be an excellent solution, and it is rare that a shoe has to ever be replaced on the trail. At the Miller Ranch in Arizona, all trail horses are shod exclusively with Duplo Composite Horse Shoes. Your horse will thank you for it. Try it out and you will be convinced by the Duplo Composite Horse Shoe.